President Biden is in Europe for landmark summits today with NATO and European Council leaders. This comes on the 1-month mark since Russia invaded Ukraine. We've seen the heartbreaking and devastating images coming out showing the destruction, and now leaders will talk about ways to stop it. Bree Jackson is in Washington with the latest.
President Biden in Brussels for a high-stakes emergency summit. The main issue at hand, Russia's brutal attacks on Ukraine. The president and NATO leaders acknowledging a frustrated Vladimir Putin could soon turn to chemical weapons.
Chemical weapons attack.
More sanctions against Russia are on the table for NATO leaders. Members are pledging to double their military presence near Ukraine.
We are determined to continue to impose costs on Russia to bring about the end of this brutal war.
NATO's chief says the idea of admitting Ukraine to the security alliance is not on the table. Ukraine's president addressed the summit in a video message, putting more pressure on leaders, saying Russia had a month of impunity, destroying a peaceful country. The meetings in Europe come on the heels of the U.S. officially accusing Russia of committing war crimes in Ukraine.
Russia's forces have destroyed apartment buildings, schools, hospitals, other elements of the critical civilian infrastructure.
The death toll climbing on both sides, with estimates of nearly 1,000 civilian deaths and up to 15,000 Russian troops killed.
The more we can do to help the Ukrainians, I think the faster that this thing can be over.
President Biden and European leaders also discussing support for the roughly 10 million people displaced by the conflict.